Hello everyone, Nostalgic here, and welcome to Mini Views. So, with episode 27 underway, being this one, I am going to be viewing the items that I had gotten over the past 2 days. So, let's get into it, starting off with this Percy. Now, this Percy is supposed to make sounds and such. My mother found it at a reuse center at a dump. So, she found it for me, but there's a problem. There is no battery lid, unfortunately. Shoot. But it's still a good item nonetheless. It rolls well, the detail is nice. For example, the white running board, Percy's face, although it looks a bit creepy, it looks like it's staring into our souls. And also, alright, there's nothing else to say about it, but it's a pretty good model nonetheless. Next up, we have a selection of 4 engines. Here we have a Matchbox pannier whose buffer is broken, and even more so, the back coupling is deteriorated, but it still rolls well. Kind of needs a touch up of paint here and there, but yeah, you kind of get the point as to what this is. And next up, we have a snowy diesel. I don't know from what range of Trackmaster this is from. I know it's from like the ranges when they still had these sorts of wheels, but what I mean is, did this come in some sort of special pack or something? In any case, the model itself takes a D battery or C battery. And, well, that's basically it for diesel. Come on! Son of a... There you go. Also, because of this face, I always constantly get reminded of Bruce from the Stories of Sodor. And sometimes when he puts on this face, I'd like to imagine he's going, eh, eh, eh. We also have Ferdinand, who, alright, he's not really a fan favorite, but still, you have to admit, the Trackmaster model for Ferdinand does look pretty accurate. He takes up a AA battery in the strangest way possible. So essentially, you take this bit off here, then you insert the battery into the boiler, and then you put it back onto the engine, and it starts rolling from there. Thank God these engines, when turned on, you can stop them when they don't have a battery. Otherwise, if they were rolling while they still didn't have a battery, then that just means that the motor is broken, or even more so, the gears in the axle are broken. But, the piece de resistance of all of this is Diesel 10. Now, this Diesel 10 in particular is from 2003 or 2000, yeah, it's from, this is the Diesel 10 with the triangular screwdriver, with the triangular screws. The Diesel 10 I was using prior to getting this one was one which had cross-signed screws, and even more so, this is basically a newer version of the Diesel 10 from my childhood. Because the Diesel 10 from my childhood was this exact same design with these exact screws. And now, I've done something new with my childhood Diesel 10. What did I do with him, you may ask? Well, I shall not say any more. Otherwise, I will spoil the next custom spotlight. But at least I got a good deal on these guys, which was 10 euros. 10 euros for 2 Trackmaster models, 1 take-along model, and 1 Matchbox model. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still quite expensive. But, you know, people these days, they're always like, we've got to have money. This came as a shock when I found it, because in all honesty, I was never ever expecting to find a piece of Pony Life merchandise at a car boot sale. So this is basically Generation 4.5 Pinkie Pie, otherwise known as Pony Life Pinkie Pie. I do like the details that are going on here, but I really wish her cutie mark had the proper colors. Like, not all of the balloons are blue, you know, but I think this was a McDonald's toy, so yeah, this is a McDonald's toy. But I still like it for what it is. Even more so, seeing the hoof detailing here. Like, look at this. You see this? The fur around the hooves? This is realism. Somehow they managed to add a piece of realism into something that was mid. I'm not quite sure if it was good or not. I haven't seen any of the episodes, but from what I could tell, it's mid. Now, last and certainly not least, holy shoot, I was not expecting to find this. This is a I'm gonna say it. This is a wooden railway Lightning McQueen. Now, you might be thinking, what are you talking about? Thomas and Friends doesn't own the rights to any Pixar characters, so how could they make a wooden railway model of him? This should be a pretty big clue. This was made in Maidenhead, UK. This isn't a Mattel toy. This is clearly from something else. I remember back in the days when I was watching Cars 2 reviews as a little kid, Cars 2 toy reviews, that there were actual wooden Cars 2 sets. So for me to find a wooden Lightning McQueen was just astonishing. I do like how it looks, and this, I'm gonna be honest here. Here and now, these and these were the pieces de resistance of all of this. So yeah, Lightning McQueen, this Lightning McQueen and this Diesel 10 were the pieces de resistance of this all of this. But in any case, thank you all very much for watching. This is Nostalgic signing off. And reminding you all that nostalgia never dies. And please do not ask in the comment section what I did with my childhood Diesel 10. All will be explained on the 31st of October.